Hello, Libra. Welcome to your weekly reading for July 25th to the 31st. This is for Libra, Sun, and Rising. And while this is a traditional Celtic cross spread that I'll be doing for you, I also use astrology and my guides to bring a lot more clarity and to get a little bit more specific with what's going on for you this week. Now, Libra, this is a huge week. You know why? Well, the sun's in Leo. It's in its domicile. All right. And we have that new moon in Leo. That's a very powerful new moon. I mean, this is when I say new beginnings. And, thinking about your reading last week, Libra, new opportunities were coming up, right? All right. So, Libra, I love that for you. Listen, this week, the only other thing I'm going to mention is something that you're going to love, Libra. All right. 31st of July. Now, if you watch my monthly reading for July, you'll know that I said when we make it through this month, there is a cherry on top. July 31st, the sun trines Jupiter. That is the luckiest day of the month. It is the best day of the month. It is going to be a beautiful day. All right. One thing I want you to know, Libra, though, there are, Mercury is going to oppose and square some planets. And listen, we're going to see if that comes up in your reading, okay? That's the only thing that I would look out for this week. But otherwise, it should be a very dynamic, powerful week, especially for you with... what is that? That's your 11th house, okay? That new moon in Leo is your 11th house. And 11th house, Libra, you know what that is, all right? Friends, your network, your community, your neighbors, but also your hopes and dreams, okay? So, Libra, I'm very excited for you. I'm excited to do your reading. Let's go ahead and get started. I've given this a really good shuffle. I'm ready to go. Are you, Libra? Let's do it. Okay, here we go. Libra. Sun and Rising. As I said, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. This is what my clients prefer. If you want to book a reading, you know where to find me. Secondly, if you are new to my channel, Libra, listen, it would be great if you like and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow. Secondly, if you are a subscriber, I want to thank you right now for being with me here every week. Y'all are amazing, and thank you for being here. Y'all make me laugh. I love your comments. You really make my day. Now, Libra, Sun, and Rising, let's get started. This is, wow, wham, bam, look at this. Goodness. Oh my God, Libra, this may be your best reading so far, okay? Now, even the energy I'm getting off the cards, huge. This is crazy. Okay, but a couple things I'm going to point out. Let's go ahead and get started. This came up in your past area, the 10 of Wands. Now, listen, this is a good sign. I love when the 10 of Wands comes up in the past, okay? The reason why is 10 is the end of the cycle, all right? It looks like you're entering a new cycle in your life. And the funny thing is, I need you to, well, okay, I'll get to that later, but 10 of Wands, you can see him breaking his back, carrying these wands. He wants to just lay these wands down, all right? This is indicating you've worked really hard, okay? You've worked really hard to be where you're at, Libra. Good for you. I'm proud of you. Congratulations. 10 is the end, okay? 10 is the end of the suit. When it comes up in your past, it means you're on a new life cycle now. This burden, this even burnout, okay? You won't have to experience it again. This is the end. You're going to be laying down those ones. Now, here's the funny thing. You got the 9 of Wands in the heart of your spread. So you see how we're going backwards here, okay? So not only did you get the 9 of Wands, the heart of your spread, you got strength in your challenge area, okay? You see that 10, 9, 8. This is interesting. It's going a little backwards here, which is really funny. But what it means for you, Libra, hold on, I'm on one of those rolly chairs. What it means for you, Libra, okay, so the 9 of Wands obviously comes before the 10 of Wands, but this is someone who has worked really hard, okay? Just like the person in the Ten of Wands, but this is also, you can see he's worked really hard, but there is a part of him that's just like, I'm ready to give in. I'm ready to throw in the towel, all right? You see that he's a little beat up. He's got gauze on his head. He's got those like big old eyes like he hasn't slept in like days. That's a lot of hard work, okay? That's a lot of commitment, okay? Now, this came up in the heart of your spread, so a lot of y'all could be feeling like that still, even though you're coming to the end. So I want you to know, don't give up, all right? 9 is all about fulfillment, all right? You're getting there, okay? Now, another thing is there could have been something, listen, there could have been some Libras who've been putting a lot of work and effort into a lot of different things, okay? A lot of different things, all right? Now, you can see him clutching one wand really tightly. So, there could be one thing that you prefer over everything else, okay? There could be one idea, one job path, something that has to do with your job, something that has to do with, even like creatively, right? If you're, let's say you're not only have a full-time job, but you also launched a book club, but also you're a musician, and then also you're starting up like a TikTok channel, a lot of different things. Let's pick one to really put our effort on, okay? Now, here's the other thing. You did get strength, but in your challenge area, all right? The card of Leo, this is the week of Leo. We have the sun in Leo. We have Mercury in Leo. We have the new moon in Leo, okay? Now, here's the thing. Strength and your challenge, you really need to find that strength, all right, Libra? You really need to find that strength, especially because you're on the verge of, I don't want to say you're on the verge of giving up. You're on that verge of, let's figure, I need to figure things out because I'm working way too hard and I'm not seeing any gains, okay? I want you to tap within, all right, Libra? When I say tap within, you can see she is taming the lion here, all right? Very gentle card. Very gentle card, right? Ironic a bit, especially for something called strength. Now, if you were to see this anywhere else, all right? If you were to see a woman taming a lion in any other situation, there'd be a lot of blood. There'd be a lot of carnage. All I'm trying to say is this is a beautiful, beautiful card, okay? This is all about synergy. You can see she's taming the lion there, all right? And the lion is cooperative. So what does that mean? That strength comes from their interaction, all right? That strength comes from their synergy. If you need to, you can also see she's protected, right? The sign in infinity over her head, infinite possibilities, infinite potentials. Now, what I want you to do, Libra, I want you to tap into whatever drives you, okay? I want you to tap into, even if it's spiritual, okay? Whether you believe in God, the universe, whatever it is, tap into that energy now. Find that passion, find that strength, okay? Find it. Because you may be kind of giving up-ish. I don't want you to, okay? I don't want you to because, look, I'll skip ahead. Look, this is your future. You got the sun, okay? So, don't give up at all. Before we even get to your future, more confirmation. Look, top of your head, you got the 8 of Pentacles, all right? This just indicates you have been working hard, all right? Listen, stay focused. Keep your eyes on the prize. The sky is the limit. The most dedicated, the most talented. He's removed himself from his village to work on these pentacles. That's how focused he is. That's how much work you have been, you've committed yourself in a really good way. Keep at it because look in the background, okay? You see that castle? Libra, that's all yours, okay? That's all yours. This came up in your crown. You've been thinking about all the work, all right? You've been thinking about all the work that you've been doing, and you've been thinking about like, where are my commitments? Is this even worth it anymore? Right? Exactly. Okay? You got the Six of Wands. All right? So, what does this mean for you? This came up in the root of your spread. This is all about victory, success, public recognition. That's what you want, okay? You feel like you're not getting it yet, okay? You feel like you're not getting it even though you've put all this effort into it, even though you put all of this energy into it. But look, Libra, it is just a speed bump. And once you get past that speed bump, you got the sun. You got the sun in your future, okay? This represents your future. Now, I do all 12 signs a week. I do monthly readings. I have my private clients. I do celebrity readings. Listen, I cannot even tell you how rare it is that the sun shows up in the future area, okay? Out of all the readings I do now, sun in its domicile in Leo, this is a big, big deal, all right? Really big deal, okay? So, future, first of all, why is this a big deal? Well, it's the sun. Some readers say this is the best card in the deck. I agree. It's in the top 3. All right. I have my favorites, but it is powerful. Not only just a powerful symbol in tarot, powerful in the world. Think about the sun, Libra. The billions of people on this planet are alive because of the sun. The sun brings abundance. It gives birth. It shines upon us. Listen, the sun has been worshipped by thousands and thousands of people, multiple civilizations for thousands of years, okay? That's how powerful the sun is, all right? You got it in your future. Everything's going to work out. You are going to get everything you want. Yeah. It's going to bring you a new perspective, too, and I love that. You got the Hanged Man. So, where your thoughts are now with this disconnect and feeling of not getting what you want, or it's taking longer to get what you want, or feeling that there may be some contemplation on your commitments right now, don't worry, because everything's going to work out. You have the full abundance of the sun, the most powerful symbol. It's going to change your perspective, okay? This is all about a new change of perspective, and this is very spiritual energy, and this really ties in beautifully with the Strength card, okay? Strength card that came in your challenge area when I told you to tap into yourself spiritually and find that passion, okay? Listen, there's so many religious texts where there is a man hanging from a tree. This has so much spiritual connotation to it, okay? But it really just means all those roadblocks. Life goes in cycles, right? Roadblocks, all right? When we hit a wall. Sometimes the things that we did in the past just don't work for us anymore, all right? That's why he put himself there. That's why he's hanging upside down, to look at the world in a new perspective, to look at things in a very new way, because he knew it was time. You see the halo around his head. You see the smile on his face. It's working, all right? Libra, you have absolutely nothing to worry about. You have absolutely nothing to worry about. Let's get to your stop. Now, Libra, listen. A lot of this, is work, okay? Not going to lie, a lot of this is work. It's really interesting because Jupiter is in Aries right now, and I think I mentioned this. I think it was kind of like a thing for you last week. Partnerships, okay? Big deal right now, all right? Could be some partnerships going on, but listen, that's not really showing up in the reading now, but let's see what's going to happen, because I don't know if you see this. You got 3 major arcanas in your staff. When I say this is going to be a big week, I mean, come on, Libra. All right, let's go and get started. You did get the 9 of Swords, so one thing that I want you to do, listen. Sure, it's a grim-looking card. There's a man in a bed, hands on his face. Is he remorseful? Is he sad? Is he grieving? Libra, What's going on? All right? Here's the thing. We know this has to do with your career. We know this has to do with, a lot of like passion, all right? A lot of energy around the things that you want, all right? Tangible realities, but also like enterprise, career, work, even ideas. But listen, swords are the mental suit, okay? This is all tied together. Now, here's the good news. Remember what I told you about 9, all right? Don't give up. You're close to the end of it, okay? And to give you a little bit of comfort, Libra, listen, this is going to sound really cheesy, but you may enjoy it. To give you a little comfort, you see the comforter in the card. The comforter brings comfort to bring you comfort, all right? Now, the reason I say that is because there's all these beautiful astrological symbols in that comforter. You can see the flowers, you can see the roses, all right? You are fine. You just have to get out of your head and you're going to do it, okay? Whatever happened, especially, it definitely has to do with you feeling that you've worked so hard and you're maybe not getting the recognition that you deserve, okay? And you're maybe not getting that promotion that you've asked for, or maybe you feel like you're not, the math isn't adding up, okay? You're not getting compensated for all the work that you do, but remember, look at your future, okay? Now, secondly, you got the Death card in your external factors area. So when I say you have nothing to worry about, you have absolutely nothing to worry about, look at all these 9s and 10s, okay? You really are entering a new chapter in your life, and this just proves it, okay? Death in your external factors area. It can't get any more clearer than that. Death is all about transformation. It's the end of one life cycle. You're entering a new life cycle, all right? This is good. This is what you want, Libra. This is beautiful. You have the Sun and you have the Death card, okay? Now, I don't want you to forget about Death. It's a great card. It's one of my favorite cards. In fact, I think this may be the best card in the deck. The reason why I say that is because, look, you can see the white flower in the flag. You can see the white horse representing purity, both of it. You can see the sun coming out in the horizon. That's your second sun, by the way. You can see the skeleton on a horse. Why are people freaked out by that? Because it's a skeleton. But why should people not be freaked out by that? Out of our body, what endures the longest? The skeleton. This has a really long shelf life. This is so good, all right? Sometimes we are in these places in our life where we feel stuck, okay? Sometimes we're in these places in our life where we're on autopilot. We do nothing to change it. This is bringing that change, but in the most positive way. Libra, you want it, okay? You got the Empress, all right? Very obvious, crystal clear. You want this bad, all right? Listen, I don't even have to X-Men you right now. This is crystal clear. This is all about abundance. This is the Empress, okay? Very maternal energy, all right? So if there are some Libras who are mothers here, and you feel like you haven't been there for your kids, I am getting that energy. Listen, you're good. You've had a lot in your mind. Things are gonna be great, okay? Now, also, listen, the Empress, so tied to nature, all right? So tied to nature. And listen, if you need to go out for a walk to the lake, to the forest, whatever it is, to the beach, do it because it's so good. So much research out there proving that being in nature so good for our mental health, for our well-being. It's good for our soul, all right? Now, this is the card that is going to make you understand when I say not to worry. You don't worry. You got the Magician, okay? Your final outcome, all right? Now, the Magician, listen, you have the power, all right? This is your final outcome card, all right? You have the power. to manifest whatever you want now. All right? All of this is coming to that. All of this hard work, all of this feeling of not being this unfairness going on, right? All of this feeling is going to end. You got the sun. You're moving into the sun. The sun is in your future. You got the death, transformation, new life cycle. Guess who's steering that new life cycle? It's you, okay? Magician, the first card beginning the journey, right? Magician. Magician's baton raised to the sky, finger pointed to the ground, as above, so below. You have the sign of infinity over your head, infinite possibilities. The universe is protecting you. You can manifest whatever you want right now. This is what it's saying. You have so much luck on your side. Now look, you have all the tools at your disposal here, all right? Libra, is it money that you want? Is it career that, where do you want to focus all that energy? You have all of it, all right? The Pentacles, the Cups, the Wands, the Swords. Now, I want you to pay attention to his hand, okay? Not that one, this one. This is the most important part, okay? You're bringing all that energy from above, below, to your reality, all right? Think of it as, like a lightning rod, okay? You bring all that energy down. Think of, if you're into comics, think of Thor with his hammer, right? The energy of the gods, right? Bringing it down to your reality. All of that growing. You are manifesting. Libra! Come on. I love this outcome for you. You are in a good way. I know that things have been a little rough and you have been working really hard and it shows here. And all you want, okay, is success. All you want is to feel good about what you've done, all right? You want that recognition and you're going to get it. You got the sun, you got the hanged man, you got death, and the magician. Libra, I love you so much, and you know I do, all right? So, Libra, thanks so much for tuning in. I will see you next week. All right, bye-bye.